Okay, so next part on general levels of reinforcement. If you've not watched the previous parts, please go back and do it. Brief recap, this was from a conversation that I had with my friend and colleague Erica Lessa, who has Cooperation Canine in Rhode Island. Go to her Facebook page and check her content out, so she's got some nice stuff on there. I also referenced in the previous post Kiki Yablon, it's Kikiyablon, and Kiki Yablon is a trainer in the States, and she wrote a really nice blog post last week on giving your dog a longer lead. Okay, so when you're out, a longer leash. So those are things there for you to go back and have a look at if you've not already seen them, and if you haven't, please look at the previous parts to this, which will be on this page. Okay, so other ways that we can increase the dog's general level of reinforcement. We can provide a really comfortable place for the dog to rest, and we can provide that place away from high traffic areas in the house. Alright, so rather than having it at a doorway to your living room or your family room where everybody's coming in and out all the time, have it in your family room or your living room, but further away from the door. Okay, so the dog is not being disturbed every time somebody comes comes in and out of the door. So that's one way that we can do that, a quiet place for your dog to rest. Another one that we can do really easily is petting and massage of your dog. Okay, so the same as with many humans, and I'm not making any overgeneralization here that everybody likes being hugged, but my thought is that humans who do not like being hugged, that's down to them learning that hugs are not the person, that physical contact, okay, physical contact with us there's a lack of trust there. Okay, so if you go to give somebody a hug and they do this, okay, that's trust issues, and that's not criticizing anybody, okay, because I don't like being hugged by people that I don't know, and I had to learn probably in my adult life to be hugged by people that I do know and like. Okay, so that's trust issues with people, and I think that's the same as with dogs as well. So I don't think there are very many dogs who are genetically predisposed not to like petting. Okay, dogs are pro-social animals. They have lived with us for over 10,000 years, and part of that is that we are tactile as a species. All the apes are. Okay, so we want to hug and touch, and dogs have learned through bad hugging and bad touching and bad petting by us that our hands are not trustworthy. Okay, so we can teach our dogs that. So a really good reference for that is Constructional Affection, and that's by Dr. Jesus Rosales Ruiz from the University of North Texas, and I'm pretty sure it's constructionalaffection.com is their website, so you can have a look at that too. So lots of references for you in these videos. And we want to, with the CA protocol, is it's teaching the dog to then learn again that petting and massage is good. Okay, so when we do this with our dogs, it means that we can provide opportunities really readily, because we've always got these, readily throughout the day to touch and pet our dog in a manner which the dog likes if we learn how to do it. Okay, and by doing that we can hugely increase the dog's general level of reinforcement, because we can provide that lots of times throughout the day. Okay, and then through the CA protocol, you don't need to use the CA protocol. There's Tellington Touch and a whole bunch of other massage protocols that we can learn. The Karen Overall relaxation protocol is good as well, and it's teaching the dog that our hands on them and us having a conversation with them about whether they want petted in that moment or not increase the dog's level of reinforcement throughout the day. Okay, so just some things to think about with that. With all of these videos, please do let us know your thoughts on them. I'll say it, as long as they're contributing to the conversation and not this is pure garbage, right? And you know, just get your dog to, I'm not interested. Okay, right, so I'm talking about constructive conversation about this topic. All right, and because when I invite when I invite conversation about this, a lot of the haters come out. Alright, I'm not interested in the hate speech, okay, about what I'm doing. I've had enough of it, and I'll just delete and block you. Alright, so let's keep it constructive, try and add to the conversation on this, and so we can actually have a discussion, an adult discussion about it on Facebook. Who would have thought? Okay, but let's try. Alright, anyway, so hope you've enjoyed this so far, and I'll catch you for the next video.